He promised to love me in sickness and in health, but when I actually fell sick, he packed his bags and walked away. At that moment, I thought my life was over, but little did I know that heartbreak would become the best thing that ever happened to me. Before I share this story, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because stories like this remind us that even in our darkest hours, life can surprise us in the most beautiful ways. I was once living what many would call a perfect life, a loving husband, a cozy home, and dreams of a bright future together. We laughed over morning coffee, planned vacations, and talked about growing old side by side. I thought I had found my forever. But then everything changed. I fell sick. At first, it was just fatigue and weakness, but soon the diagnosis came. Serious enough to alter our lives forever. I was scared, but I thought at least I had him by my side. After all, love was supposed to mean support, wasn't it? Instead of holding my hand through the storm, he chose to walk away. One night, I woke up to the sound of a suitcase zipper. He looked me in the eyes and said, "I can't do this anymore." And just like that, he left. No goodbye kiss, no promise to return. Just silence and an empty bed. I cried for weeks. My body was weak, but my heart felt weaker. I replayed every memory, asking myself, was I not enough? Was I too broken? The loneliness was crushing. Friends disappeared. Family pitied me. I felt abandoned, unloved, and forgotten. But then something shifted. One morning, as I stared at my reflection, pale, tired, and broken, I whispered to myself, "No one is coming to save you. It's time to save yourself." That day, I picked up my journal. I began writing my fears, my hopes, my gratitude for the small things. Slowly, I started focusing not on what I lost, but on what I still had. I took small steps, walking in the park when I could, cooking for myself, reading books that inspired me. Soon, I found an online support group of people battling the same illness. For the first time in months, I didn't feel alone. As my health slowly improved, so did my spirit. I discovered passions I had long forgotten: painting, storytelling, even volunteering. And one day, in the middle of a community event, I met someone who didn't see me as a burden, but as a fighter, a survivor, and a soul worth loving. Looking back, I realized he may have abandoned me at my weakest, but life rewarded me with strength, purpose, and love that I never thought I'd find. Here's the thing. When we experience loss or abandonment, especially from someone we love, it can feel like the end of the world. The pain of betrayal or rejection can be so intense that it overshadows everything else in our lives. But what if we shift our perspective just a bit? What if we view these challenging moments not as dead ends, but as doorways to new beginnings? Think about it. When a caterpillar stops being a caterpillar, it doesn't simply disappear. It transforms into something more magnificent, a butterfly. Similarly, when relationships end or when we face personal challenges, it's not the end of our story. It's a transformation, a chance to emerge as a stronger, more resilient version of ourselves. Our story might not always be easy to see, but there are always chapters waiting to be written. There are always adventures waiting to be had, and there is always beauty waiting to be found. Sometimes we need to walk through difficult moments to reach the chapters that were meant for us. So if you're going through a tough time right now, please know that you're not alone. And while the pain may feel overwhelming, try to hold on to hope. Hope that this too shall pass. Hope that something beautiful might emerge from the ashes. Hope that your story, like the caterpillar, is transforming into something even more wonderful than before. Thank you for listening to my story. If it touched your heart, please give this video a like, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe for more powerful stories of resilience and healing. Until next time, stay strong, stay hopeful.